Hello class, we are Mental Fitness and Focus Corporation, a new medical service line, and this is our business plan. Mental Fitness and Focus Corporation is a prospective venture that will operate in Miami, Florida. It will offer mental health services to the residents of South Florida who suffer from mental illness, psychiatric disorders, and substance abuse. In addition to mental health services, the venture will also conduct awareness campaigns and establish awareness creation programs which will aim to reach people in our communities and getting them to take interest in their mental health. The conception of this business idea was influenced by the increasing incidences of mental stability, which culminates in drastic actions such as suicides. By creating awareness of the existence of mental health conditions such as depression and stress, the business is hoping to get as many people as possible to seek help in the services it provides. The business will operate within the healthcare industry, which is primarily associated with curative, preventative, rehabilitative, and palliative care forms of services. The mission statement will read, "Heal the mind and spirit of those in our care," and the vision, to provide mental health care to the people within the South Florida communities and beyond, through creating awareness of the prevalence of mental health problems and offering treatment services for the community we serve. With our goal to promote a positive state of general mental health in the society, thereby mitigating unwanted occurrences such as suicidal attempts, self-harm, and drug overdose, our business will be primarily concerned with bettering the health status of the general community and will thus employ the use of a health manager model of business. This model will allow the business to address the social determinants pertaining to mental health issues. Our care will reach the communities and residents of South Florida and beyond, targeting a market segment comprising of people who struggle with a mental condition such as stress, anxiety, and depression on a daily basis. The healthcare industry is rapidly moving and always evolving. The success of the business will depend on our ability to adapt to the current trends within the market. Some of those trends include value-based care, data protection, and recruitment. These determinants mark the keys to success. Oral and face-to-face communication will accrue several benefits to the business, including reduced costs and communication, time saving, immediate feedback, and promotion of cooperative spirit between the employees of the company and patients alike. The business website will contain a media center through which important messages pertaining to the company will be relayed. Other communication channels to be used, albeit to a lesser extent, include information kiosks, postal communication, and text messages. The hospital will employ the use of current technology to aid in its operations. A computing system will be used to manage hospital operations, such as patient appointments. These systems will be used to manage patient movements all the way from the time of admission to time of discharge. The computer system will also allocate patients to the different healthcare providers available within the institution. In addition to the computing system, the business will also make use of technological devices such as pagers, closed-circuit televisions, which will be used to monitor movements within the institution, digital payment methods, and telehealth, which will be used in the facility to link mental health professionals operating within the institution to the admitted patients for consultation purposes. We are particularly keen on this technology service since it will confer certain benefits including a reduction in costs and establishment of patient comfort. The strategies to be used by the business to promote marketing will incorporate the various aspects of the marketing mix, which include place, product, price, and promotion. Outreach and promotion will be achieved via social media networks, printed advertisements, television commercials, online sponsored advertisements, texts, and emails. An elevator pitch will also be developed. It will be used to effectively capture the attention of prospective customers for the short durations that attention lasts, and will be utilized by people employed for personal marketing. The blue line in the figure shows the approximate distance and time required by the marketer to successfully approach our anticipated audience in a 35 to 75 mile radius, or 30 to 45 minutes drive time. This will be used to target patients who will commute that specific time or less to visit our facility. That will be a typical distance for those in the southern Fort Lauderdale, Hallandale Beach, North Miami, Miami Beach, Key Biscayne, Coral Gables, Kendall, and Cutler Ridge cities from which patients will be served, and this will be within the range of distance our potential patients will reside. While this does not limit us to this radius, it shows us the most likely population that the clinic will serve to meet community necessity. Our social media presence will be established across all major social media networks, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with an extra emphasis on YouTube. These marketing platforms can be most contributive in creating business awareness since it reaches a wide portion of the market population. Our company will use these platforms to air online advertisements, which will detail the company name, location, services offered, and will also contain our mission statement, which expresses that it cares for the population's mental health. The sponsored advertisements online will play between videos on YouTube and other social media networks. Establishing Mental Fitness in Focus Corp is an ambitious endeavor that will require a large amount of capital. Majority of this fund will come from stakeholders who will be listed as owners of the company. Bootstrapping will form the first source of capital. The deficits in capital required will then be obtained by applying for loans from large financial institutions. Venture capitalists will also be approached to provide capital for a startup. Funds from venture capitalists should be obtained upon completion and submission of this business plan for ratification. As demonstrated by the table, total funding for this venture will be approximately $5 million. And loss at startup is $2,330,800. Our finances will be used in various ways, including to settle employee wages. The business will hire a total of 24 employees at the beginning, with a ratio of 1:2 clinician to support staff. The employee population will constitute of behavioral therapists, nurses, secretaries, and other supporting staff. Approximately 10% of the finance required for startup will be used for employee compensation. The main services rendered include the individual therapy as well as consulting services. The unit price for either of these services will be approximately $200. With 8 providers providing 8 services of $200 per day, 250 days a year, that is $3.2 million in revenue. Years 2 and 3 will account for growth in revenue due to increased staff, to include 9 providers in year 2 and 10 in year 3. If all goes according to plan, Mental Fitness in Focus Corp will realize a steady increase in profit between years 1 and 3. Based on these projected profits relative to the $2.3 million loss at startup, the break-even analysis demonstrates that Mental Fitness in Focus Corp is projected to realize a net profit within the 3rd year of operations and be able to offer return on investment to its shareholders. After year 2, cumulative annual profits are expected to be $1.6 million. Therefore, in year 3, after $730,800, Mental Fitness in Focus will be in the black. Profits for that year are expected to reach $1.2 million. Mental Fitness in Focus Corp will primarily delve in services related to behavioral health. Such services will include mental health professionals diagnosing and treating mental illnesses and psychiatric disorders, and intervening when their patient's life is on the line. The business will also offer consultation services on behavioral health. Consultations will be offered both in the emergency department and in clinician offices, with the latter availed through appointments. In addition, the business will offer referral services as well as evaluation of medication, patient monitoring for compliance, imaging services, and medical prescriptions. A substance abuse treatment center will also be set apart by the business and will offer addiction recovery services such as rehabilitation programs. Consultation services will also be available on online platforms, especially by making use of telehealth technology as detailed before. Mental Fitness in Focus Corp will be organized by various departments, each with their own leader who is knowledgeable within their specialty. Every staff member will be trained in each of their specialties, but will also be cross-trained to cover the basics of the other departments to help with simple functions if necessary. Day-to-day operations and operational efficiency will be ascertained by the CEO and his or her administrative team. It will be done to fortify the capability of our business to deliver the appropriate services required to the community in the most cost-effective manner while still providing excellent quality care. All staff members will be conscious of their roles and responsibilities within the facility to ensure that every member is working to realize Mental Fitness and Focus Corp's vision and goals. All assigned tasks and projects will be in line with the business's mission to heal the mind and spirit of those in our care. With the design to deliver the necessary mental health services required to the South Florida communities in the most cost-effective manner, our prospective business venture will help residents to receive excellent quality care while raising awareness and launching awareness creation campaigns that are focused on the importance of mental health. We kindly thank you for listening. Have a great day.